Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be 3 mini story times about how me and my friend, I'm trying to think. One time I was alone, one time I was with a friend we'll call Alexis because that was her name in the last story I told with her, and the other one we'll call Coco. So there's 3 mini story times, one alone, one with Alexis, and one with Coco. So let's just go right into the story time. So the first one I will start out with happened first, and it was with Coco. So me and Coco went out for supper one night and we went to this pretty fancy restaurant. It's like not super, it's like fancy casual. Like I could wear a basic t-shirt and still go, but it is like expensive. So we went out for supper at this expensive restaurant and we leave and we're parked in 2 different parking lots. So we go to leave, but we're walking out together and a man comes up to us. We are both early 20s and this man was probably late 30s, early 40s. And he's like, "Hi, I don't mean to bother you." And like the first couple of words we really didn't catch. Like he was kind of mumbling, kind of being quiet and whatever. And so basically he was telling us a story, or his story. I don't know if it was a story or if it was true. And he was like, "My car broke down. I need to stay at this hotel. I need to pay for the towing. I just need $5 more. Can you guys please give me $5? I'm not a bum. I'm not trying to..." He used a specific word. I can't remember the word he used, but like basically he was saying he wasn't homeless and he wasn't trying to take our money for drugs. But he was like, "I just need $5 more. Please, can you give me $5? This is super embarrassing for me to even ask, but whatever." He just kept going on and on and on about how this was embarrassing for him, how he would never do this regularly, and how he wasn't homeless, he was just stranded. And so me and my friend, we both didn't carry change. So we were like, "Sorry, we don't have any cash on us. We both just paid with debit. Like, I'm sorry." And he just would not leave us alone. He's like, "Come on, I just need $5. I just need $5. And like he would like just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And we're like, "We don't have money. Like, I'm sorry." And he was kind of like, "Okay." Like, I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure he was somewhat nice about it. Like, he's like, "Okay, whatever." And he moves on. So me and my friend go to our separate parking lots and I had a $20 bill on me. That was the only cash I had, but my parking ticket would not work. So I had to go into the mall because we were right beside our main mall. So I had to go into the mall and get support to get my ticket to work. And I ended up having to use my $20 bill because they made me pay for a lost ticket even though my ticket just wouldn't work. So it was $14 and I had to use my $20 bill. And he was like walking back and forth around the parking lot trying to find somebody to give him this money. And I felt bad, but at the same time, like his story was kind of not making any sense. And I guess I should have prefaced this whole video by saying I don't give homeless people money. I will give them gift cards to food, like to a food place, or I will give them leftovers if I'm just leaving the restaurant with leftovers. But I don't give them money just because I don't know where that money is going to. And in my city anyway, I don't know how it is the rest of the world, but in my city a lot of the homeless population are drug addicts. So that's why I don't give them any money. I don't want to give them money to support their habit. I would give them money if I knew for a fact, like if I saw somebody and we were right by like a Subway, I would walk them into a Subway and I would buy them a sandwich over giving them that money. So then I know that they've eaten and I know they're not using the money for drugs. Anyway, ramble. But like his story just wasn't making any sense, so we didn't give him any money and we got out of that situation perfectly fine. And then we later went and got ice cream or whatever. So the next one, this is going in order. So then that was probably September of 2018. And then this next one was probably February or March of 2019, so just over a year ago. And I was alone, and our homeless population in the city I was living in is mainly downtown, and that is where Lululemon is, that is where the mall is, that's where the movie theater is, or one movie theater. So I was on my way into Sephora, which was inside the mall parking lot. We were having an issue with how do I say it, like no one we've heard of was like kidnapped, but there was a lot of reports of like creepy men stalking women in the underground parking at the mall. So I chose to park downtown on the streets, which is where the homeless population is. So it's like pick your battle. You either almost get kidnapped or you get harassed by homeless people. So I chose the homeless people because majority of them are harmless. And so I was walking downtown and I was walking past. So I parked like probably, here's the mall, and I parked down the street and around the corner. So I'm over here. So I go up and I walk down this block and Lululemon's here, and right by Lululemon, because Lululemon is an expensive store, is where a couple homeless people sit. The people outside of Lululemon are usually really, 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 really nice. They don't even ask for money. They just have their hats out. Very, very calm and organized ordeal almost. Like, it's not organized, but you know what I mean. Like, it's very calm. They're very well mannered. They're very grateful. Anyway, this lady was on the end of the block, so right by the stoplights, because it was a busy street. We had to cross the busy street to get to the mall. And me and this older lady are walking, well, this older lady's walking in front of me, and I'm like 2-3 steps behind her. And this lady says, "Can you spare change for food?" And what we've always been told is don't engage with them, just keep walking. And so we kept walking. Like, obviously me and this older lady didn't know each other, but I'm losing my voice. But we were walking right behind each other or whatever. And so we just both kept walking. Neither of us even acknowledged her, which, yes, it's rude. It is rude, I will admit that, but like, I'm in a hurry. I don't have change to give regardless. So, and I don't know, just downtown, like I said, a lot of them are drug addicts, so I don't give them money anyway. So we just keep on walking, and all of a sudden I hear behind me, "Racist fucking white cunt." I'm not even gonna say it, but all because I didn't give her money. My money. Like, that's the thing, like, I don't know, that just freaked me out, number one. Like, I'm harmlessly walking across the street and you're yelling at me. And number two, it's my money, and you really didn't ask politely in the first place. All you said was spare money for food. And then, I don't know, I was very freaked out after that. I walked on the other side of the street to get back to my car when I was leaving. And I was on the phone with my dad when I was heading back to my car, because like, that just whole, like, you're not gonna get money yelling at people, and obviously you're not getting any money anyway, so why do you have to bring racist into it? Why do you have to bring my color into it? And why do you have to bring out the big words, the big ugly, what am I trying to say, the big curse words? Like, excuse me, fucking excuse me. I don't know, that one really just unsettled me. And ever since then, whenever I had to walk downtown like that, like if I parked on the street to go to Lululemon or go into the mall, I would always either be with somebody or I would be on the phone with my mom or my dad, because I understand that I probably appeared rude to her not responding, but I didn't even like turn my head, so like, for all she knew, I didn't even hear her. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that one really unsettled me. But the next one was the worst one. The worst one out of all three of these. It is me and Alexis again. Me and Alexis go to movies a lot. Or we did when we lived in the same city. But we went to the movies a lot, and the one movie theater is in one of our smaller malls. So we were in this movie theater and we went to a late show. Like, we were getting out of the movie probably 12:30, 1 o'clock. We leave the movie and we're heading back to my car that is in the mall parking lot. And all of a sudden we hear somebody say, "Hey, and we have like our doors open at this point. Like, we are almost in my car, and this guy comes running up to us, and he gives us pretty much the exact same sob story as the guy from the expensive restaurant that me and my friend Coco were at. And so we're like, I'm listening to this dude's story, and it's pretty much the same. I'm stranded, my truck broke down, I just need a couple dollars for the taxi, and blah 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 blah. After we left, we thought of so many things wrong with his story. The difference is my friend Alexis gave him the change that was in her pocket, or some of it, and I think it was $2 or $3, and he said he needed $7. And when she gave him the $2 or $3, he said, okay, now I just need 4 more. And he started looking at me. I was like, I don't carry change. Like, sorry, you're not getting anything out of me. And he was getting aggressive. Like, not aggressive like the lady when I was alone, but like aggressive as in the fact, come on, I just need $4. Come on, it's $4. It's nothing to you guys. Come on, I just need $4. I need $4 for the taxi to get me to the hotel. Blah, 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 blah. And like I said, it was pitch black out because it was like 12:30 or 1 in the morning. We're 2 young girls, and this guy was, again, early 40s, maybe late 30s. And the parking lot is pretty much empty because it's 12:31 in the morning. Only people that were in the movies is in this parking lot. And you have us 2 young girls cornered in my car. Like, our doors were open. We're standing ready to get in the vehicle. And he's just, you know, being aggressive, like saying, I just need 4 more. Give me 4 more. And like me and Alexis are like, we don't have any more. Like, we gave you what we have. Now leave. And obviously we did have more. She had more in her pocket actually, but she's the same way as me, and we don't like giving people money not knowing where that money is actually going to. Like, yeah, he said he was going to a taxi, but we realized after, and we put 2 and 2 together after, that you don't know how much the taxi is going to be until you are at your destination. So he was saying he needed to get a taxi to go to his hotel. He would have no idea how much that taxi was going to cost until he got to the hotel. So his story was blown, and there was so many other things wrong with it. Like, I don't know. I can't even remember what else we figured out was wrong with it, but like, you're cornering 2 young girls in a parking lot late at night. It's just not a good look, man. Not a good look. And that one also really shook me up. I have a clip. I will see if I can find that clip, because I was doing like a week in my life or something, and that's when it happened. Or no, I was doing strange things, scary things are happening in my city or something like that. It was, I don't know. I will see if I can find the clip, because it was like fresh right after I was driving home when I made that clip. So I will see if I can find it and insert it here.
So I filmed this video that I'm putting this in. I'm filming this now obviously, but the video that I'm gonna add this clip into I filmed earlier today. It is now 12:43, technically in the morning, but at night. It's past midnight, and I'm on my way home from a movie. Me and my friend went to a movie, and it was at a mall, the theater, and so we went out into, like, we left the theater and we went to the parking lot. We both had my car doors open because I drove us, and a guy approaches us, and he's like, I didn't even like hear what he said, like I noticed him walking towards us, and so he starts walking towards us, and then so we like both open our doors thinking he's walking to a car or whatever. He's like, hey, wait up, like, hey, we couldn't really hear what he said, but he's like, hey, something. And he comes up to us and he's like, I'm not a panhandler. Where he even started his sob story, he starts it off by saying, I'm not asking for change, I'm not a panhandler. And then we're like, okay, well, like, hurry up, we want to get home. And so he starts his sob story, and he's like, I got in a car accident earlier today, my car is now in the pound, not from here, I'm from Alberta. And he's like, I am $7 or $8 short of my taxi fare. Can you spare $7 or $8? And I literally look at him, I'm like, I don't carry cash, sorry. He's like, come on, I'm just $7 or $8 short. And then gives him $5 and like, sorry, this is all I have. And he's like, come on, I just need 2 more. And she's like, this is all I have. And he's like, okay. And then walks away kind of angry, like, that we didn't give him $2 more. Past hour talking about it. Remember when you don't know what your taxi fare is going to be until you're dropped off. And number two, a taxi fare is a hell of a lot more than $7 or $8. 39, I'm not from here, I'm from Alberta. And then I'm like, where's your credit card? Where's your debit card? Where's your entire wallet?
If not, then sorry, go binge my videos and you'll find it eventually. But yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have you ever had a scary or creepy encounter with someone asking you for money, or have you ever been cornered in a parking lot at 1 in the morning? Let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope you subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.